I'm getting a little nervous. It's having to put my mind back in that very place whenever I was watching on my phone and saw what I saw and thinking we were in the room. This happened 3 weeks ago. We were there with something that can do that.
And as I'm panning around, this is so freaky.
I've never seen something like that happen.
We've long discussed the idea that that building has something live.
It's almost like the building just came alive.
Oh, I firmly believe the Panhandle Inn is the most haunted location, without a doubt, we've ever investigated.
This is a very special episode, ladies and gentlemen. And for the reason being, we are returning to a location that we haven't been to in about 5 years. This location has over 100 years of history, and we are spiritually, emotionally connected to this location. We have a bond with this place that no one will ever understand. And the experiences that we've all faced here will never be forgotten. This is not only going to be the most challenging investigation, but probably our most dark. For the first time in BSP history, we are not only going to be locking down for 10 hours, but we're also finally returning home. We live in a world surrounded by good and evil, light and darkness. Our mission is to help families who are disturbed by things they do not understand. Our passion is to explore the afterlife and how it affects the living. We travel all over the Texas Panhandle and beyond, helping those in need for answers. We are Buried Secrets Paranormal. 2016 was the last time our team investigated here, before the city decided to shut everything down. So many years have passed, and with us making our big return, something doesn't feel right. The energy feels off.
I could still hear walking around in here, and it scared me. I felt threatened.
It was kind of overwhelming, and I don't get overwhelmed easily, but it did feel like it was pursuing us.
What you are about to see is the most documented case file in Buried Secrets Paranormal history. And this is where our story begins. The hotel was constructed in 1924 by Ernest O. Thompson. In its time of operation, it became the second largest running hotel in the Texas Panhandle. Mae Thompson Peterson, who was not only the wife of Ernest, but a famous opera singer, and hosted many concerts inside the ballroom during its prime. Our team has a lot of history inside this building, and we have conducted many investigations. It's been way too long, and we're back. With that being said, let's do this. This is our first visit back to the inn since 2016. Okay, so this is wild. We're back in the Panhandle Inn, and this place has been a part of our team's history for many years. And right now we have Kathleen. She is our dowsing rod specialist. She does spirit communication dowsing rods. Where do you want to start right now?
Back here.
Back here?
There's a room that we've been having fun with today.
Okay. Make sure the mic's on real quick. Touch it. Okay, we're good. We're good. We head to a room down the hallway, and Kathleen asks a question in regards to my past here. But it's what I ask after her that makes me nervous about returning.
Now, do you remember Nathan from many times that he's been in here before? Yeah?
Was there a spirit here 4 years ago that shoved me into a wall?
Yes.
We then go down the hall to the spot where I was victimized. This is the first time I've been back to this area since our last investigation in 2016. I was standing right there, and Tony was in this next room over here trying to debunk some type of a light that may have been making a reflection or something. And I started to feel surrounded. Due to the poor quality of the camera I had at the time, I'm going to show you this event from the DVR view it was captured on. Man, I'm getting really uneasy right now, dude. What'd you say, Nate? I'm getting really uneasy right now.
A little bit, but not. Yeah, it's right there at your flashlight or walking, just kind of right below your hand. There's something that is bouncing light. It appears to be on the wall.
The feeling I get before my attack becomes overwhelming.
And I'll show you where it is also.
Okay? What's up, man? Where you at? Where you at? That's better. And I couldn't explain it, and I froze in fear. And all I remember was I could feel heat on my chest. And then by the time that I started to panic, I remember someone grabbing my shirt and pushing me straight into this wall right here. And I can tell you right now, that was probably the most intense experience. So a few weeks after my shocking attack that I faced, Tony D'Alicio, he loves taking pictures into mirrors and reflective surfaces. Well, he snaps a picture into a mirror that was sitting in this room. He ends up posting this picture, and he captures what seems to be a demon face directly behind him, standing about 8 feet tall, and it's got a green glow to it. After Tony discovers this photo on his computer, he tells me the full story on camera,